In Microsoft Project, once you're underway and your project is running, you can see how you're doing by simply using the tracking GAN or looking at the project information to see how far off you are of your current plan, be that costs and time. Now, there's a lot more information in there, a lot more detail that you can get at if you use the reports that come with Microsoft Project. Now, the reports section has its own tab, and we can see this whole group here called View Reports, where reports are broken into various categories of dashboards, resources, costs, in progress, getting started, custom, and recent. On any one of these, so say for example dashboards, I can click the drop down and see a number of choices available to me. All of the reports that you choose through this method are stored within the current Microsoft Project file and are based on the data within the current Microsoft Project file. So if I were to choose the dashboard's project overview, that then opens and I can see I'm 5% complete. We have milestones that are due section, we have percentage complete, and phase one is 10%, the others are 0, and then any late tasks. So it's a simple single page project overview of my project. Any changes, I can come back to this and I will see those changes. So if, for example, if I went to tasks, Gantt chart, and let's pull up carpets, that's not finished yet. Let's do a number of tasks actually. Let's highlight 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mark those as 100%. Then come back to report, dashboards, project overview, and I find I'm now 18% complete. So that's the report section and the dashboards. The dashboards are quick information, so cost overview. I can see the current cost, how much is left, and again I'm 18% complete. Little chart, progress versus cost status, and cost status for each of the phases. So that's report, dashboard, upcoming tasks, and there are things still to go. So these are things starting in the next week. It's information that's there. You can see it. You can see all the tasks. You can see the Gantt chart. But by having these built-in reports, you can simply go to the report section, choose the category that you would like to have a look at. So I might want to do resource overview. And those are my resources. Report costs, cash flow, cost overrun, earned value report, resource cost overview, task cost overview, to say resource cost overview. So those are my resources, actual cost so far, remaining cost, and then that's the baseline that's charted on top of there, cost details underneath for each of my work resources. Very acceptable information. You can go straight in progress. So I can see late tasks, critical tasks, milestone reports, slipping tasks. So slipping tasks, in my case, that's quite a few because we had a delay on the project. So pretty much everything after that one task that delayed caused all these to become slipping tasks. So on the report section, I can go for each of the categories, or I can go to custom, more reports, and see in here each of those same projects. So they're recent ones that I've looked at. The new report section we're going to get to shortly. Getting started are some built-in reports that effectively give you some help with Microsoft Project, which is quite good. So it's getting started. There's 5 reports in there to help you. In progress, costs, resources, dashboards are the same little drop downs from here, as is custom. That's currently empty, but in the next section, we'll look at how you can create your own report and how that will then appear in the custom section. And then recent will be things we've been looking at. So all of these reports are in the report section. They're already there. You don't need to do anything. You simply come into the section, choose the category, choose the report that might interest you, and then it appears in front of you using your data. Obviously, it's your data. It's your Microsoft project. Every Microsoft project already has all these built in. So you simply go, choose, and you've got it to look at. Returning to your normal Microsoft project, you simply choose the Gantt chart from the top left-hand side, and you're out of the report section. So they're all on one tab. You choose them, you view them. You could print them if you wanted to by the same method as we've used previously to print the Gantt chart. So let's choose, say, for example, the cost overview. That gives me a nice cost overview there. If I wanted to print, simply File and Print or Control P. And you'll see because I'm looking at that particular report, that's what it then wants to print. So I'm actually going to use 2 pages, although there's nothing on the second page, just minutely onto that second page then. And then I could print that and hand that out or stick that in my progress binder. Alternatively, I might want to export that as a PDF, my kitchen overview, and that will then also appear in my working files to then open as a PDF. So I could email the PDF to someone. So the reports are as easily printable as the Gantt chart was. You simply choose the report you're interested in and then file print if you're actually going to go to a piece of paper, but certainly file print to see what you're going to get. Because when you go to export as a PDF, what you don't get is a preview. So we use the print interface for preview and deciding what we're going to do, how we're going to control that. We perhaps would change the margins a little bit. I might just bring that in. Or we could just say, fit it onto one page, please. And that makes it fit onto one page. Then I would go to export to create the PDF and therefore export this particular report as another PDF file to then email around. So we're saving paper. We've got an electronic export of our PDFs of the built-in reports that we can then send to other interested parties.